Learning steps. Have you ever told someone what to do, showed them what to do, and you passed off the task to them, and they didn't do it correctly, and then you got frustrated with them? This happens all the time in homes, in neighborhoods, at school, organizations, jobs, in church. Most of the time when we get frustrated with people for not doing something we told them to do, it's really not their fault. It's probably more responsibility on our shoulders than it is theirs, because we haven't taken them through the learning steps. This is an old, simple idea, but it works, and we neglect it so frequently. Here are the 4 steps. If you want to teach someone something, and you want them to actually know how to do it and do it right, take them through the learning steps. You cannot skip steps. Here's the first step. Number 1, I do, you watch. I do, you watch. Number 2, we do together. We'll do this together. We do together. Number 3, you do, I watch. And number 4, you do and they watch. Okay, so here's how this works. Let's say, for example, I want to teach you how to bake a cake. And you don't know how to bake a cake, but I want you to be really good at it at the end. So the first step might be this. I'll do it. I'll bake a cake and you watch me do it. Then you can see the whole process from beginning to end. And now you can have an overview of what it looks like to bake the cake properly. That's not nearly enough to then say, okay, go bake the cake. No, you've just gone through step 1. Step 2 is, now we're going to bake another cake, but we're going to do it side by side in the kitchen. You're going to grab ingredients, I'm going to grab ingredients, you're going to mix, I'm going to mix, you turn the oven on, I set the temp. We're doing this whole thing together, so there's no way that we'll really mess it up because I'm right beside you. But now you're hands-on, you're not just watching, you are participating. We do together. Number 3, now, to get really good at it, I want you to bake the cake by yourself, and I'm going to sit in the kitchen and watch you do it. And if you happen to grab the wrong ingredients, I'll just say, hey, psst, this one. Or if you set the temperature the wrong temp, I'll just say, hey, it's not that high, so you don't burn the cake. But now, you're actually doing the work, and I'm just kind of encouraging you to do it. This step is not the end. If you really want to have mastery, push someone to the next level at the top step is, okay, now you know how to bake a cake. I just saw you do it. You can do it. I want you to go teach someone else how to bake a cake, because if you can do that, then you have really mastered the skill. I'm not even around, and you're starting back to square one with somebody who doesn't know. You're doing it, they watch, then you do it together with them, and then they do it, you watch, and then they pass on the skill. Now you've got a real mastery. What tends to happen is we will pick one or a couple of these steps, we'll tell someone what to do, we'll show them what to do, we'll expect that they should have learned it, but the minute we leave, or the minute time lapses, and they have to do the same thing, they won't know what to do. It's because we didn't take them through the learning steps. This can apply to teaching your child how to ride a bike. This can apply to teaching your employee how to go through a procedure. This can apply to teach someone how to parachute out of a plane. It can apply to teach somebody how to have a healthy marriage, or to be a follower of Jesus, or how to be a leader. Take them through all the learning steps.